was so quick today, but 25 minutes for 21-9, 21-4 really is a very one-sided match. But next up, we have men's doubles, and it is the number 4 seeds, the Asian Games silver medalists, Fajar Alfian and Mohamed Rian Ardianto, up against Koga and Saito of Japan. Well, when we look at the men's doubles draw, we can see that the two-time defending champions, Gideon and Sukamuljo, came through in 3 games. If you were with us earlier, you would have enjoyed that one against Ong Yu Sin and Tiu Yi. And Ranki Reddy and Shetty, the number 6 seeds, have also got through to the semi-final 2-game win over Go Zifei and Nur Izzuddin. 5 different nationalities, only 4 seeds at quarterfinals, as you can see. 2 seeds in each half of the draw. 2 pairs from Malaysia, 2 from Indonesia and 2 from Japan at the quarterfinal stage. Well, we're going to see both of the men's doubles quarterfinals in the bottom half of the draw. And the first of those features the number 4 seeds. As we look at our court officials, number 4 seeds, home pair of Fajar Alfian and Mohamed Rian Ardianto. But first, on to centre court to be introduced are the Japanese pair of Akira Koga and Taichi Saito. Second active pair from Japan on the world ranking. And now the Asian Games silver medalists and the World Championship bronze medalists, Fajar Alfian and Mohamed Rian Ardianto. And for the Indonesian pair, this is their 4th consecutive, at least, quarter-final here at the Indonesia Open. Very consistent in their home event. So this, as you can see, is just the second meeting between these 2 pairs. The first meeting was in the first round of the Indonesian Masters from last year, 500 event. And it was 3 games, 21-19, 16-21, 21-13 in the deciding game. That only previous encounter won by the Indonesians in 1 hour and 6 minutes. So the toss of the coin has been completed by Munsore Sadat Jatian of Iran. Our umpire and Morton, just fill us in. What happened?
I wish I could. Alfian and Ardianto, they won it, but I honestly don't know what they chose.
Okay. Well, here is Akira Koga, 27 years of age. And I had him down from Saitama Prefecture, but there we go. He's from Fukuoka. 24 in the world rankings, up 1 place to a career high earlier this year. And as I was saying just a moment ago, the second active pair from Japan on the world ranking list. Taichi Saito is 28 years of age, and he's, well, I think from Chiba, which is just southeast of Tokyo, and Chiba is where we had the 2012 World Junior Championships. Well, in the first round, they beat Jomko and Kedrin of Thailand in 2 straight games, only 36 minutes for that. And then in the second round against Lu Ching Yao and Yang Po Han. Came from 10-15 down in the opening game to win it 26-24, saving 2 game points, and the second game very comfortable, as you saw, 21-7. So to Fajar Alfian is 26 years of age from Bandung in West Java. And he and his partner have gone down 2 places in the world ranking this week to number 8. But as you can see, have been as high as 5. A total of 30 weeks across 2 different spells as number 5, as we look at Mohamed Rian Ardianto. 25 years of age from Bantul in the Yogyakarta province. And their
Ready to play?
results so far, well, they've been playing teammates in both their previous matches. In the first round against the reigning World Junior Champions, Fernando and Martin, and then against Fikri and Maulana.
I think that was an impressive win, 10 and 11.
Against the World's...
No, the second match.
Against Fikri and Maulana.
Maulana, yes.
Did you see some of it?
I saw just the corner of my eyes, but it looked very impressive.
Yeah. Well, I think they were probably very disappointed with their performance last week, Alfian and Ardianto, and wanting to make amends because they lost in the first round here last week to that pair that they beat in the second round here, 11 and 10. So the fact that they lost to them in 2 straight games, in 3 games, I beg your pardon, a week ago, I think they've pulled themselves together and said, we're the second... probably the second best pair in Indonesia at the moment. Of course, the second ranked pair is Asan and Setiawan, the reigning world champions behind Gideon.
They're struggling a bit.
They are certainly struggling a bit.
Taichi Saito to serve to Muhammad Ryan Ardianto. Love all. Play.
So the Japanese pair of Koga and Saito getting this quarterfinal underway against Alfian and Ardianto. Oh, what a great return of serve. I like that.
Service over.
That was played with deception, apart from the fact that it was beautiful placement.
Alfian is a very good front player, I think. Very, very fine. And then, of course, backed up by Ardianto with a very good smash from the back of the court.
Just long.
2-1.
Just won by Koga. Oh, service fault called on Alfian. Too high.
2-all.
Oh.
Service fault
Now
called
the fault
too high.
called
Service over.
on
3,
Akira Koga.
Yeah, they're all smiling a bit.
Service judge Mohammed Salman from Malaysia. Oh, nice drop.
First it was the Japanese just playing to the back of the court.
Service
And then
over. 3,
Alfian and Ardianto said, okay, we can lift to the back line as well.
Clearly the longest rally of the match so far. 52 shots.
But it's a very strong defense from Koga and Saito.
Service over. 4-3.
Yeah.
good placement. Really good placement.
Service over. 4 all.
Yeah, that's nice. Oh,
Oh, well saved.
don't believe it.
That's really well saved.
That was extraordinary from Koga.
Service over.
Wonderful dive.
5-4.
Played a nice net shot too.
He did.
Thank you.
16.
Service over.
Now, Morton, we haven't talked
5
about
all.
these two pairs' positions in the race to the World Tour finals. I can tell you that Alfian and Ardianto, by virtue of their quarter final, have gone up to number 11, which is obviously still
Outside.
outside. But if they were to get to the final, and remember, it's only the top 7 pairs that will qualify, because the Olympic champions who are outside of the top 8,
Yeah, they will come in.
they will come in.
Yeah.
This is a good rally. I'll
It is.
explain more when this is over. There. Good work there from Koga.
Change.
By my calculations, if Alfian and Ardianto were to win
This
not only
tournament.
this, but also the semi-final, I think just getting to the final
It's enough.
would overtake Kusuma Wardana
Play.
and Rambutan, because they've got to become the second pair from Indonesia.
7-5.
And for the Japanese pair, I think if they got to the final, they would qualify.
And they are presently what?
They're presently 16,
Okay.
but 13 by virtue of the quarterfinal.
Okay. So it's very tight between
It's
these two pairs.
Very, very tight.
Oh, that's a beautiful defensive shot there by Koga.
Oh, my goodness, right in between the two Japanese players.
Service over. 6-7. Change.
First time we've had more than 1 point in it just a moment ago, but now back to the 1 point difference.
15, 16.
Service over. 8-6.
Is it just me, Joe? But I think it's been a little while since we've seen Alfian and Ardianto really play that fluently fantastic attacking badminton as we know they're capable of.
9-6.
It's been a little while, I think, since we've seen them
I think
up there.
I think we saw glimpses of it at the French 750 when they reached the semi-final, but they haven't been producing the results that we sort of expect from them now, because they've had some very good results. I mean, they've won 4 World Tour titles. You know, I think we've set our expectations higher.
Yeah, perhaps that's it.
10-6.
And there was also this fantastic final at the Asian Games in 2018.
Wasn't it brilliant?
Yeah.
That was against Gideon and Sukamolio.
Yeah, they lost in a very, very close match.
Yes, having been 16-11 up and having a match point at 2019,
Yeah.
failed to convert. That was in the third game. Oh my goodness, what on earth
7,
was he
10.
thinking there? It was another long rally. I think he was going for a Sukamolio sort of moment of magic, but it didn't really work, did it?
Yeah, that was a good one, actually. I would have liked to see them being over.
Service over.
So to the mid-game
11-7
interval, and
interval.
the unseeded Japanese pair of Koga and Saito have a 4-point advantage over the number 4 seeds, Alfian and Ardianto. 10 minutes to the mid-game interval.
Bolanya kan agak berat. Gantian di defend juga nggak apa-apa. Kita defend juga nggak apa-apa, Pak. Jadi ganti kanan. Ntar saya kasih tahu mana yang agak lemah. Tuh, ya, yang kayak yang gede, yang pakai itu obat. Ini tangan juga berat. Paling cocok. Ini makanya nggak kencang-kencang. Nggak kencang. Lu tinggal bantu gini, ganti. Jangan jaga aja, jangan terlalu belakang.
Fourth one, 20 seconds. Fourth one, 20 seconds.
I think close.
He might get into trouble, Tang Kim He, for not wearing his mask while he's coaching.
11-7. Play.
Well, the Indonesian coach advising his players that because their attack doesn't seem to be finding its mark and making its way through the defence of the Japanese, that not to be afraid, just to play it to the back of the court, just to lift it, just to defend.
The Japanese combination is having the same problem, more or less. Neither one of the two pairs can really score points from the back of the court. They're up against another good defense on the other side, both of them, so they have to work very hard to find the gaps.
Yeah, now that's a good smash.
Very, very good from Ardianto.
Service over.
I think that was clever play by Koga. Just making sure that that shot was going downwards and hopefully sort of arriving on the other side below the tape and asking Alfian to do something with it, and it was not easy. So I think that was a clever little shot.
Good speed and good intersection by Koga. Oh, that's going wide.
But you have to admire, again, Koga this time, how he's closing down the net, you know, the way that he's moving forwards. Look at that, he's there so early. He knows that the drop shot is coming first. And he's forcing an error.
Disappointment for Ardianto with the error on the smash. And this is a very handsome lead, 7-point advantage.
Fourth. Service over. 10-16.
That's an awesome return of serve.
Over 17-10.
One always have to admire the Japanese doubles. If they got the skills, they're very tough to beat because they are working so hard.
Yeah.
They give 110% in every single rally they play.
That's landed in. 3 points away from the opening game. When it's that short, the lift, and one wonders why they didn't just smash that rather than leave it, and they've made the wrong decision, it lands in.
I think the gap is too big. Not saying that they've given up, but I think they are looking to see whether they can get easy, cheap points.
Across the body of Ardianto. And it's game point opportunities to Akira Koga and Taichi Saito.
And that's it.
Yep, opening game, 21-10 in favour of the unseeded Japanese pair, Koga and Saito. 17 minutes for game number 1.
That's extremely quick.
Yeah. Well deserved. Confirmation of that scoreline.
No, I think now, Saito is made of Koga smash straight. Okay, only straight, then who go to ship. Okay. Maybe Saito come, you change? Change timing? No, pause. Okay, go on. Okay. But Saito here smashing.
Tetap belakangnya nggak usah nge-put terus kan, di defense-nya lagi enak. Turunin dulu, chop dulu enak, baru put sama ke tengah. Out individu kelihatannya agak enak. Cuman incer yang ini aja yang nggak pakai pancing. Ya, Jome, jangan coba dulu. Ya, jangan cepat berani depannya kencengin dulu deh, udah setengah-setengah nggak enak dia bawa, kencengin aja dulu. Coba lagi, ya, oke. Ya, cepetin aja udah. pas lagi kita defense posisi ini jangan buka, ada serang balik. Ya. Mau flashing, mau trap, ya. Ayo. So this is will come up with that.
Court 1, 20 seconds. Court 1, 20 seconds. Players back on court.
Service over. 1 love.
Well, a
Second
totally
game.
dominant opening
Love
game
all.
by the Japanese player Koga and Saito. And the World Championship bronze medalists, Alfian and Ardianto, have got an awful lot of work to do here. But their coach was telling them, you know, you've got to wait for the right opportunity to hit the attacking shot. And when you're attacking, try to pressurize Koga.
Service over. 1 love. Service over.
You know, Morton,
1 all.
Akira Koga
Yep.
reminds me very much of a former Malaysian player.
Yeah.
And you know who I'm thinking about, Hoon Tien
Hao.
Hao. Hugely talented, but perhaps not in the best physical condition.
1.
But Koga is built really broad.
Yeah.
Very, very broad shoulders.
Oh,
Service
fault
fault
called.
too high. Service over. 2 all.
Well, he's only 166. 5'5", Koga. Oh, brilliant defense, brilliant.
And what a follow-up as well.
Service over. 3.
But one can't say that the two Indonesian players were not following the advice of their coach. They really went for Koga, but he responded so well, didn't he?
Yeah.
Service over. 3 all.
Didn't
Service
step
over.
into the defense.
4.
No, but it was a clever little smash from Saito, I think, because he was taking off the pace on the third smash, and that's actually giving Ardianto nothing to feed off.
Service over. 4 all.
Yeah, Alfian have to find a way into this match. I think despite the fact that Ardianto is working as hard as he is from the back and he's hitting hard, Alfian is kind of made redundant at the front of the court. And he's got to find a way where he can sort of get into this match somehow.
was an opportunity there, I think.
There was.
Oh,
string's
string's
gone.
gone in Saito's racket.
That's
Oh,
a wonderful, wonderful play.
Don't believe it.
That's great play.
Service
With
over.
broken strings.
5,
That's extraordinary.
4. After the shuttle landing.
The shuttle was landing way before. That's down.
Yeah,
Way down.
before he touched the net.
Yes.
Which is what the Indonesians were complaining about.
Exactly.
No, I agree with you, and I agree with the umpire.
Back on the board.
Rally is over as soon as the shuttle hits the floor the other side of the net. Or hits an opponent.
Yes.
Play.
Yeah,
Service over.
first time we've really
5,
seen Alfian
4.
Yeah.
get forward to the net
Yeah.
and make a difference.
And make a difference. Intercepting and really, make the kill.
Not shot at your own.
Hasn't happened a lot. Yeah, and he's being told off by the umpire not to celebrate towards his two opponents.
Service over. 2-3.
It's gone long.
Service over.
It's definitely out.
6, 5.
Yeah. Well,
Service over.
I'm a great believer in attacking play in doubles, and it may be hard work, but I think that eventually the positive play will have its advantage.
I certainly agree with you, but I don't think that Koga and Saito is playing that defensive. As soon as they get the chances, they do go on the attack, and they try to be very good around the service situation.
Yeah, I agree. I
So-
was thinking more
7,
about the Indonesian
6.
pair and about what they'd been advised by their coach. And I was sort of thinking, for goodness sake, I'm not a coach. And Harry Penage has produced how many wonderful world-class men's doubles pairs. Oh, I daren't say, I mean, it would just be insolent of me to actually say that I don't think he's right, because he must be right. He's a wonderful coach,
Yeah,
but
he's done well.
I was just feeling that, you know, perhaps a little more attacking play from the Indonesians might serve them well. So it's going to be hard work.
That's for sure. It's going to be very, very hard work.
I think somebody's broken a racket. There seem to be
8, 6.
two Japanese players. Yep, one's gone off to change the racket.
Frame is gone.
Oh no, it's stuck
It's-
with the same racket.
Did he?
I think so.
Okay.
Well, there was almost a talk between the two Japanese players about rackets, I think, in the middle of that rally.
Play. 9, 6.
Yeah, this is a good little spell.
Very quick.
4 straight points. It is remarkable. I know we touched on it last week, Morton, that with the retirement of Endo and Watanabe as a pair, and Kimura and Sonoda, how the next two pairs have really stepped up. Of course, I'm thinking about Hoki and Kobayashi, who we will see in our last quarterfinal today, but also this pair. I mean, I didn't sort of really take notice of them as far as being contenders for semi-finals or titles prior to post-Olympics.
Yes, I couldn't agree with you more. I really agree with you.
Yeah.
And they suddenly stepped up.
Yeah.
And into the limelight and done really well.
Wipe the court, please. Mohammed, show him where to wipe.
Yeah, Koga and Saito, if you remember at the Denmark Open, in the second round match, beat the Olympic bronze medalists, Aaron Cha and So Wee, in 2 straight games.
Yeah.
So they, you know, it's not just here that they're playing well.
They like to be on tour.
Yeah. But I suppose if the coaches now are paying more attention to what had been the 3rd and 4th ranked pairs from Japan and giving them more advice, working with them more closely in the training sessions.
That could definitely help.
Yeah.
Service over. 10-7.
Ardianto has played well here in the second game.
Ask his partner whether he should have left it, whether it was going long, but it was a good placement of the smash towards the forehand side of Saito.
It's tough to say.
Yeah. Looks back, asks his partner. But a 4-point advantage at the mid-game interval, as indeed there was a 4-point difference in the opening game at the mid-game interval. But in contrast to the opening game, the advantage now is with the number 4 seeds.
Ya, begitu dicap lu masuk Jo.
Court
Ya,
1,
siapa
20
dicap
seconds.
masuk. Supaya
Court
dia
1, 20
jaga.
seconds.
Oke? Ayo,
Players back on court.
ada.
Service over. Wipe the court.
Like this. 11-7. Play.
Oh, little slip there from Ardianto.
Oh, yeah, good play by Saito.
Yeah, drive defence and move forward.
And I think we will see the Japanese pair trying to create even more pace in this second game now. See whether they can take this second game home. I really have a feeling they would try to go up a gear if they can.
Oh,
That's it. That's it.
Yeah, good defence. Well, they're challenging.
Too late.
No, they won't win that challenge. I saw that as
Challenges
definitely in.
called
way inside the line. Well,
It's way in.
challenge
Volkan says it's on the
unsuccessful.
line.
1 challenge remaining.
seemed a little bit of a bizarre challenge to me.
9,
More, I think,
11.
of a tactical challenge. Because
Play.
they lost 2 points now.
Since the resumption.
Yes. Once again, we see Alfian not really being able to put it away.
That's well left.
Yeah, well worked.
Yeah.
10,
Hard physical
11.
rally.
10.
And 3 points now since the resumption.
Quick.
And that's almost certainly the longest rally of the match so far. Yep, 63 shots.
Play. Service
Good
over.
return.
12, 10.
I like that as well from Koga. Nodded towards his coach as if to say, yep, I acknowledge that was a good return of serve.
Mm. Yeah, but they look like a very positive pair.
Yeah.
In terms of body language, communication.
Oh, dear me.
Service over. 11, 12.
Service error from Ardianto.
And they don't spend a lot of energy on, you know,
Play on.
celebrating points and so on.
No.
Which I must admit I quite like. Good play by Ardianto from the back. These drives from the back, it's not easy.
Back level. 5 of the last 6 points since the resumption of play after the mid-game interval.
And once again, the question was asked to Alfian, and he played it on top of the tape, but it did not go over.
Yeah.
That's wide.
Yeah, that was better pressure from Alfian.
Service over. 13, 12. Quick. Thank you.
Almost tiptoeing over and then playing that drop shot.
Yes.
Akira? Yes, ready.
20 seconds. Thank you.
14, 12. 15-12. Back on the court.
I wonder if this is the decisive move.
Can be. 3 points gap in this match is quite a lot.
Strings gone in the racket of Saito. Well, they've strung over 1,000 rackets already since we've been here in Bali.
Yeah, there's 1 week of practice and then 2 weeks of tournament.
Play. Height.
Well
it's
left.
well judged. Yeah.
17-12.
This is a very good little spell. 5 straight points. And I have a feeling this, well, I was going to say, I think it will be decisive, but it certainly should be decisive in this second game.
It should be, yes.
Oh, that's a lovely third shot from Alfian.
18-12.
Make it 6 straight points.
Return the shuttle. Service over. 13.
So the run comes to an end. Well, it'll take a huge effort.
Yeah, to catch up. 5 points down.
Ardianto did awfully well there. Oh, great defence. Yeah, the drive defence there. Did it come off Ardianto's racket? I think it may have done.
I think it was Ardianto, yes. I think it was.
And immediately follow forward. Yes, it was. Yeah, good play by Mohamed Dorian Ardianto. Oh, my goodness, they were queuing up.
Definitely.
20.
Almost got in each other's way.
It's one of those situations that can be quite dangerous.
Yeah. Game point opportunities. Oh, that's extraordinary, isn't it? 9 of 10 points to close out the game from 12 all.
And Mohammad Ryan Ardianto.
21-13, second game in favour of the number 4 seeds, Alfian and Ardianto. 43 minutes into the match, and we will have a third and deciding game.
Geserin pindahin kadang-kadang di lock dikit.
Pembukaannya bagus kanan-kanan.
Iya, kanannya geser dikit, geser dikit. Terus habis itu pembukaannya dia buka, taruh lagi, ngadu lagi. Dia ngangkat, aduh, tembak kenceng pelan dulu. Yakin, tembaknya sama yang kecilnya itu panik dia, ya. Nah, kalau yang dari sebelah sini, nah, sebelah yang kecil sebelah sini, di sebelah sini nembak, nembak lu banting ke sana. Berarti ngangkat aja ke sana, angkat, jangan ngedrive, angkat. Kalau ngedrive yang hatinya lagi ngeblok, angkat aja, ya. Jaganya nggak usah terlalu belakang, ke depanan, jangan terlalu mundur. Ya, banting aja kiri kanan defense. Oke, ya coba lagi sampai ke depan. Iya kan? Di sini.
Oke. 프로? 아, better.じゃあ俺行く。じゃあセンター行ったらフォアからラウンドは俺。行けたら。maybe you might。それか俺がセンタースメッシュも走る。ああ。センタースメッシュ最後結構センター狙って
Court 1, 20 seconds. Court 1, 20 seconds. Players back and forth. Coach. Return the shuttle. Okay. Final game. Love all. Play.
So third and deciding game, this men's doubles quarter-final. The number 4 seeds for Alfian and Mohamed Ardianto nearest to us. 9 of 10 points to close out the opening game from 12 all.
Well left, yeah.
Service over. 1 love. Play on.
Oh, it's landed in.
Yeah, they're playing against the drift. You have to be absolutely sure when you want to leave shots on the back line. Alfian and Ardianto here in the first part of the third game.
No, play on.
That's wide.
It's not a bad
Service
idea.
over. 1, 2.
What, the cross lift, fast lift, as it were?
It was. Yeah, I didn't expect him to play a shot like that, and I thought, well, wow, that's good. But it was, of course, wide of the sideline. Dear me.
3, 1.
That's a second service error from Ardianto. It was Alfian that got faulted, though, wasn't it? I'm sure it was.
I can't remember suddenly.
Yeah, good work
4,
by Koga.
1.
Yeah, good serve, setting it all up.
Well, the Indonesians need to be awfully careful here because the Japanese pair have come out very strongly for this deciding game.
Yeah, they're actually getting out of the service situation really well. And that's the difference at the moment.
Oh, Koga shouting instructions.
Yeah, all the time.
Yeah, cover that one.
Yeah. This one is yours. Take
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
Yeah, I noticed that too.
Quick. Thank you. Quick. Akira?
So another long rally.
Thank you. Back on the court. Hi, Jim. Play.
That's a good return of serve.
6.
Very sharp onto that, Saito.
Yeah, and Saito serving well as well. So Alfian and Ardianto have to be very careful here. Another 2 points could be devastating for them.
Service. Sorry. 7-2.
Oh my goodness. that was a Sukumonio move
It was.
from Koga.
Yeah.
Would you believe it? Look, it just walks into that.
Yeah. I
Shot.
think he's got a very good sense of the fact that chances were that will be a drop shot.
Yeah. He's got strapping on his right elbow, and that strapping is flapping all around, you know. It's come all loose on Koga. I'm surprised he's not fixed that, because that must be very distracting. Well, it can't be that distracting if he hasn't noticed, but...
Yeah, I know exactly what you mean. That's wide, way wide. Yeah.
Service over. 3-8.
Yeah, you can see... Oh. Well, you could see the strapping flapping down.
Play.
Oh, brilliant. That is sensational.
Service over.
From
9.
Taichi Saito.
Alfian definitely thought that was going to be a winner.
And he hasn't really been decisive enough at the front of the court today, has he?
Nope.
Typified by that.
Hold.
Oh, yes. That's good play by Ardianto.
Service over. 4-9. Wipe the court, please.
He's very, very quick onto that one.
Akira, show him where to wipe. Thank you.
But it's definitely time for Alfian and Ardianto to make a comeback here. It was a big gap.
Yeah.
Now down to 5 points, but still. serve. Very good serve from Alfian.
Yeah, I like that smash from Saito down the forehand side of Ardianto.
10-4, change.
Yeah, rather than going safe down the centre.
Yep. And Ardianto was committed to the backhand defence.
He was.
Took him time to then move his racket to play attempt the forehand. Yeah. Good anticipation again from Koga. And the Japanese pair have a 7-point advantage at the change of ends here in the deciding game.
pushing, no happy. The happy one will fast as coming later. Now you guys hear smash, huh?
Court 1, 20 seconds. Court 1, 20 seconds.
Last point lagi.
Players,
Ya.
return to your chair. Coaches, return to your chair.
Yeah, just having a practice serve, Ardianto.
11-4. Play.
So 7-point advantage.
Yeah, they should be able to convert, but you never know. You never know.
12-4.
Oh, good defence again. Oh, that was going well
That
wide.
was way wide.
Service over.
I think he was so desperate to show that he can get it down.
No, we didn't see it.
Akira?
Good flick serve. Very nice flick serve. Yeah, insecurity is creeping into the game of the two Indonesians.
13-5.
Well, so far, Morton, the Indonesians in this deciding game have not scored a point on their own serve.
Oh. Yeah, that's a fact. That's quite extraordinary. Have to change that. Good serve. Very good serve from Alfian. But they're not going to get a point. Well defended.
Oh, that was going long, wasn't it? Well, that certainly has. So the first point scored on serve for the Indonesians in this deciding game.
Thank you.
Not quite the longest rally of this deciding game. So one rally at 41 shots. Still not sorted out that strapping on his elbow, you know.
I think it's irritating us more than it's irritating
Do you know, I
him.
think if I was playing against him, as an opponent, I think it would irritate me.
Thank you.
Well, if the Japanese pair win this, they'll be through to their first Super Series or World Tour, and World Tour at any level semi-final.
Service over.
And it does look good, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Return the shuttle. Service over. 16-8.
Time is running out for the World Championship bronze medalists, Alfian and Ardianto. Yeah, good smash.
He's got awesome power.
Service over. 9-16.
That's
Challenge? Do you wish to challenge?
oh, there's a challenge here.
Saito challenges Paul E.
Oh, I was going to say it's an awesome serve.
Yeah, I must say I didn't see where he was landing, so it's doesn't get better, does it?
No,
Both lines.
Unsuccessful.
I thought it was good.
One challenge remaining. 10-16. Play. Akio gets ready. Service over. 17-10.
I simply don't see a way back from this for the Indonesians. I think the Japanese pair have kept a tight ship, as you would say.
Yes. They played really, really well. And as you also pointed out here, we haven't really seen that much of them. But what we've seen today is really very, very good.
Yeah.
Service over. 11-17. Change. Taichi.
Good retrieving. Indonesians managing to hit in a downward direction, but Not really.
No, I think that was going out.
That's wide. Not really making a difference with their downward shots.
11.
3 points away from their first ever World Tour semi-final, and it happens to be at a Super 1000 event.
Service over. 12-18.
Well, we've seen great comebacks before, but it tends to happen in singles, doesn't it? In
This
doubles.
is tough. This is
Yeah.
very, very tough. And just going back to the previous statistics on, you know, winning on own serve, how few points the Indonesians have won on own serve. It's just adding on to the pressure, I think.
Yeah. Good defence again.
Oh, that's good play by Ardianto at the net. That was very, very tight. It's a must-win rally for the Indonesians.
Yeah, but they haven't managed to win it.
Service over.
And now just 2 tantalising points away from a first ever semi-final for Koga and Saito. I should hasten to add, at a World Tour event. Tough old rally, longest of this deciding game.
Play on. Service over. 13-19.
So difficult in doubles, Morton, to play error-free.
Yeah.
So it therefore becomes far more difficult to make a comeback.
Yeah, it is very, very difficult. You can get these spells of 4 and 5 points, and then suddenly a few mistakes are coming, and then it's all over.
Yeah, good work by the Indonesians.
14-19. Return the shuttle. Please. Return the shuttle.
Ah, now the strapping's coming off. He's finally noticed Koga removing the strapping from his elbow. We're not seeing it, but I can tell you. There we go. All the strapping coming off. There we go.
Play.
Oh, brilliant.
That's a good save. Fantastic
Oh,
save.
don't believe it.
Whoa.
Sensational rally.
That's a fantastic save. And the second shot from the floor as well.
20, match point.
Take
This is got, but this one here, this one, is
Yeah.
also really, really good.
And then the dive from Alfian.
Check it, it's okay.
Absolutely extraordinary. Wonderful, wonderful rally.
Thank you.
And what a super way to bring up match point opportunities. 6 of them for the unseeded combination, Koga and Saito.
Show him. Thank you.
And they've done it. Akira Koga and Taichi Saito through to the semi-final, the first ever World Tour tournament semi-final for this unseeded combination, defeating the World Championship bronze medalists Fajar Alfian and Mohamedurian Ardianto. The attempted net shots from Alfian makes the error, and Koga and Saito record the victory. 21-10, 13-21, 21-14 in the deciding game in a match lasting an hour and 10 minutes. So after that 3-game match in the men's doubles with the unseeded Koga and Saito, beating the Asian Games silver medalists, we turn our attention once again to men's singles. And it's the World Championship bronze medalist, Sai Praneeth, up against the reigning Olympic champion, Victor Axelsen.